He's still just sitting in there. Here, give me
We've been waiting 3 hours already.
We won't get a word out of this as long as he's near that piano. If you would just go in and shut it off.
He'll never stand for that. I have to get him out of there.
As we can see, there are two main light sources in this scene. The main is inside the room at the bottom in the left corner, so it can make it visible obviously and create a silhouette picture of Vargas going inside. The other light source must be somewhere near the right side of the oil field to eliminate Vargas walking to the door. Then we see Quinlan, dazed and half drunk, trying to stay alert, defined only by a heavy breath and blinking. Well done, Mr. Wells. Here we see a marvelous allegory, all in one shot with no cut, the tradition of bullfighting, a big wild mulish animal, a matador, and the process of hunting and fighting to death. First, we see Vargas's reflection in the mirror, which is among so many frames of matadors, which define the roles of the game in the next scene. Then, with a pan and then a tilt up, we see Quinlan and a bull with these spurs in the background. The roles are now totally clear and all narrated with a simple camera movement and a masterful direction by Wells, which defines the events in the next scene. And that is why they say simple is hard. Here we see Vargas' spine and Quinlan with a practical light in front, but it's not the actual source of light, judging by the shadow of the lamp on the box on the table and also the brightness on the Vargas' face. So the main light source must be at the top left corner of the scene, and the other source is still the one from the oil field. Just take a look at the light on the Vargas' left cheek. Here's a crane shot. Good to mention that we see a lot of crane shots in the movie. The camera follows Vargas' shadow. The transition to the next scene is one of the best examples for the rule of 30 degrees in cinematography. The movement just stops. The focal length is different between the two shots, but with regard to the 30 degrees rule, there's no jump between the two.
Near that piano. If you would just go in and shut it off.
He'll never stand for that. I have to get him out of there.
And that's it.